Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Janderra. I'm Gerwin, and I forgot to share my screen. I'm doing well tonight, anyway. So let's have tonight is our weekly catch up and SHEDWARS22 chat. Yes, how's everyone going? I hope you've all had a good week. Q Kitchen and Beyond. Sorry, I'm having a tongue-tied night. So yes, I've had a really busy week, actually. We've been very busy with doing stuff with the expandable container house and trying to get it organised. So yes, we had a lot of problems with, like last week I mentioned about not having problems with the curtains, and Wild suggested that I use the magnets, so I got the magnets put up with this one and was able to put some curtains up, but I ended up getting so frustrated with the curtains, and thankfully my husband was in the room at the time. He's like, you know, I could just put up some curtain rods for you. And I'm like, oh, can you? Yay! So we ended up going out yesterday and we picked up some curtain rods and some screws and all the things that he needed to be able to hang the curtains, and he got the curtain rods hung up for me today, and it's made a huge difference. And I'll pop a video up in the next couple of days showing the progress that we've made so far. So yes, curtains, yay! It's a little thing, I know. But yeah, so we've got the plants happening still too. And at this point in the week, it was still all leaking. And then by this time, which was actually 4 days ago, I haven't actually uploaded many videos this week. I think it's the first time I haven't uploaded a video every day for probably nigh on 6 months. I've been uploading daily, probably nearly for 12 months actually. I haven't missed many. But this week I've just been very, very tired, and Matthew had his graduation for school, and so he's graduated grade 6, going into grade 7 next year. So we had I've actually got a really special video that I'm going to be sharing with you guys tomorrow, making it public tomorrow, where one of the other homeschooling families, their daughter that's in grade 11 has composed a beautiful, beautiful song. And I'd really love for everyone to watch it. It'd be absolutely wonderful. And just to leave a comment on it. It's just lovely. And I really wanted to be able to share it with everybody. So I'm really glad that I can do that. So that'll be coming out tomorrow night. So yes. Hi, Celtic Prepper. So yes, it's been pretty quiet here. Quiet from the video perspective. Hasn't been quiet on the homestead. We've been running around like chicks with their heads cut off, been moving goats because of storms. You may have seen Silhouette Park Farm had an amazing light show last night on their channel. They did a live just showing what was happening with the lightning and the storm. And my goodness, it was a big storm that came through. But I was actually watching it while I was milking the goats and just noticing how gorgeous the colours were and thinking, oh, I should go get my tripod and set it up so that everyone can see this. But I was just too tired and I couldn't convince myself to go and grab the tripod and grab my phone, and I was in the middle of milking the goats, so I didn't want to interrupt that either. And in hindsight, I wish I had, because it was an absolutely beautiful, beautiful storm, which sounds like an unusual thing to say, but the way the sunset was happening and the clouds and the lightning, and it just looked absolutely amazing. It was breathtaking. I really enjoyed it while I was milking the goats, but unfortunately I haven't got it to share with anybody. So I wish I had done that. So I apologize for not videoing that. Hi, Mike the Caveman. It was absolutely gorgeous. And unfortunately, even Silhouette Park Farm's video, they were so tied up trying to keep up with what was happening during the storm, they didn't get a chance to video that part. So they've only got the lightning at night, and the lightning was an amazing light show. So yeah, so go over and check out Silhouette Park Farm. Yeah, I really enjoyed that. It was just absolutely beautiful. I was sitting there milking the goats, milking away, just watching the sunset, thinking I really should go get my tripod and get my camera, and I didn't do it. I really do wish I had, because it was, mind you, my camera probably wouldn't have done, my phone probably wouldn't have done the justice that it really deserved, because it was a lovely, sorry, sunset and storm. Although the storm itself was fairly hectic, and poor Gavin was out in the rain again tying the tarpaulin down, because he hadn't gone around and actually tied it down to make it so that the wind wasn't going to blow it off. He had tied the corners down, but the middle section needed to be tied down a bit further to make it so that it didn't flap around too much. So yeah, but we didn't have any problem with water leaks, which is fantastic. What we have had problems with is there's a very strange fluorescent orange fungus growing in the container, the small container house. And it looks like all of the floorboards, so the floating wooden floor that we got with the container, looks like they've all been destroyed, because a couple of them got wet. And yeah, it's just been all eaten up. I think it's actually long-term going to be a good thing, because it's meant that we've also decided to seal the floor of the container with a linseed oil, which is an anti-mold, has anti-mold properties. So hopefully that works. If so, I'm going to be over the moon. I was not happy that Gavin was going to be using a normal floor polish or wood varnish or something like that, because the chemicals in there would have just set my sinuses off something fierce, and my asthma would have gone all over the place. But for it to be linseed oil, I'm quite happy with that. It is quite smelly in there at the moment, and he's only done a little bit, so we're still trialing it to see how it's going to go. But I'll show you the bits of that in videos later this week. And as for an update on the eggs, so I did candle them about 11 days ago, and they were doing fantastically at that point. Then about 5 days ago I noticed that there was this ooey goo ooze coming out of a few of them, and that did not go well. It ended up being, I think there were at least 5 eggs that had goo just oozing out of them. And it's day 21 today, and the last 3 days I've been having a lot of trouble with the temperature fluctuations, because it has just been so hot here in the afternoons. And it's not the best place to have the incubator. I'd prefer to have it inside the house, but I didn't want to risk having that in the house where there could be mold issues still. Temperature is not going to fluctuate as much, but the mold was a big issue. So don't want to risk that. I'm not sure, Wild. Adding tea tree oil might help, but what I have got going in the house at the moment is I've actually got a diffuser with oregano oil in it, which is also a natural antifungal, as is tea tree, and I think eucalyptus is, and clove oil. So I will probably end up diffusing a lot of those oils inside the container house as well. But at the moment I've got them going in the house. I don't know whether I've never had shells oozing goo before, and they'd gone rotten. So yeah, yeah, they're really good, those oils. I love essential oils. There's so much you can do with them, and they don't have any negative side effects. So yes, with trying to get the temperature down in the incubator, I ended up having the humidity then drop significantly. So the last 3 days I've had a lot of problems with humidity and heat in the incubator. So I'm not anticipating any chicks hatching at all. I think I've lost this batch of eggs completely. Hi, Annette from Apple Tree Homestead in Perth. Which reminds me, Annette, did we introduce you to Gardening Perth in Western Australia, a new team member in SHEDWARS22? They are obviously in Perth. So yes. So yeah, I'm a bit I'm incredibly disappointed by the bad hatch rate with these eggs, but I'm not going to put another couple of dozen eggs in there simply because there's just too much going on at the moment, and I'm just going to wait until everything settles down a bit and I've got time. Yeah, humidity is a big issue, and heat here. Ideally, I would have liked to have been hatching eggs probably about a month, 2 months ago, or even potentially of doing it during the winter here. It would have been easier to do it then, because in summer, I mean, we can get 40 to 48 degree days easily. At the moment, we're not. At the moment, we're getting high humidity days, but in the afternoon, it's getting quite hot. And the spot where I've got the incubator is not a great spot, but with Gavin sleeping in the lounge room still in the main area of the house, I can't have the incubator there because, and also the mold issues as well. I'm hesitant to have it there. And up until we put the curtains up today, the container was well and truly too hot. So now the curtains have gone up, it's made a huge difference. So hopefully I might be able to hatch something in there. But Gavin doesn't like the incubator being near where he's sleeping. No. We get up to 48 degrees here in the Lockyer Valley as well. So yeah, we have very much a Mediterranean climate here. We also get very cold, well, not very cold. We get down to I don't think we go any lower than -5, I think. But yeah, so 48 is as high as I'm aware of. But having 38 to 45 degree days is quite normal. Although at the moment we're getting a lot cooler than that, but that's because of the rain and the humidity, and it's actually harder to cope with the humidity. It's horrible. That's great. Sub numbers going up and down is a bit of an occupational hazard of being on YouTube, and it does happen. Don't get frustrated by it. I know at the moment my subscriber count has been around 750 for, actually no, it took a while to jump over 750. So it can take a long time for things to happen. So don't get stressed about the subscriber number. Pay more attention to your watch hours. I'm really getting excited about my watch hours because I'm now up around 2,000, which is great. Halfway through to monetization. Good morning, John. How are you, my illustrious captain? Okay, just trying to catch up on the chat. I got a little behind in that. You would have to defrost the water as a lot there with all the snow you guys get. Hello, Gardening Perth. I was just talking to Apple Tree Urban Homestead about you, Annette, because she's over in Western Australia as well. So yes. You still have a few videos to watch. That's wonderful to hear, John. Absolutely wonderful to hear. I'm not planning on doing a very long video tonight. I haven't seen any new Shed Wars videos come out this week. If you have put one out, except for Gardening in Perth, did put a video out, but it's more of a garden tour, so it's not really considered an official Shed Wars video. Let's see if I can. Sorry, I'm actually really, really tired. So my brain's not quite kicking in as nicely as I'd like it to at the moment. The heat here has been rather nasty today. Actually, it's not the heat, it's the humidity. The humidity is the killer. It's shocking. Like I can handle 45-degree heat when it's dry. But if you've got the humidity added to it, 28 nuns, not happy. Not happy at all. That's awesome, Manette. Close to 1,000 subs. Well done. Yeah, the watch hours can be a bit tricky. I'm actually really happy because I've gotten to be able to maintain your 4,000 watch hours, because you don't need to just get your 4,000 watch hours. You need to maintain the 4,000 watch hours on a 12-month rolling thing. So you need to have at least 300 watch hours each month. And I've now clicked over the 300 watch hours each month. So really quite excited about that. And I actually had somebody pay me for one of my videos, which was even cooler. I did a review of, what was it? Chlorine tablets at my previous house. See this video here? Feel free to go and have a watch if you want to. But it was basically going through how I maintain and manage the pool that we had at the previous house with these chlorine tablets. I'll put a link in the chat. So yeah, I was just doing a review on it because I was just so excited. It was all I had to put into the pool and it worked beautifully. And these guys ended up paying me for my video. I was kind of stoked about that. Thought, how cool is that? So yes, this is my video on how I maintained my pool. Because I basically did nothing other than put the tablets in once a week. It was wonderful. I was very excited about that. So I made a video of it, as you do when you've got a YouTube channel. So yes, that's good advice, John. Pay more attention to your hours and your subs. The subs come faster than the hours. Yeah. Although I've been kind of stuck on around the 750 for a while. So, but I'm not too stressed because I haven't got the hours yet, so it's not a big drama. Hey, Tammy, thanks for joining us. I was looking for gardening in Perth, Western Australia's video. I found it. I'll pop it over onto here. So it's not technically a Shed Wars video that's going to count towards the totals, but it's a garden tour. So I've got a few videos that might actually help you there with stuff over there. Just different ideas on how to garden in dry areas. I think it might get blocked. I think I've got it set that you can't put links in unless you're a moderator. You can try. What's the name of the channel? Garden looks lovely, especially considering you're having water issues. Oh, that does look very sad. Gotta see if your celery can beat my celery. Your Malabar spinach looks better than mine does at the moment. Never good when the pond goes dry. I've lost fish before with that happening. Like big fish. Ones that were just about ready to eat. Thanks, Wild. Actually, Tiffany QTU gave me a suggestion earlier today. She sent me an email suggesting that you have a bucket of water just slightly above your pots with a wick going down to your plant, so that you just so that bucket of water keeps the water wicked over the cloth or cotton or whatever it is that you're using to wick it up with, and that helps to keep your pot watered. Oh, why did your pandemic die? Oh, why it fell, sorry. Yeah, why did it fall over? Oh, your German Shepherd was having a rat. You feel like I didn't put that up there. Yeah, oh, she's your daughter-in-law, John. Yeah, it was a really good idea. It's a really good idea. I do a lot of self-watering pots, and if I've got pots, I'll actually put them in a tray of water and fill that up once a week or so. Because that way it doesn't breed the mosquitoes if the tray stays full of water. Unfortunately, at the moment, my trays are all like overflowing with water because we've had so much rain. Like we've easily had a month's worth of rain in under a week. Actually, it was 2 days. But it's really good because some of the local areas that have been dry for 5 years have actually now got water in them. Oh, it's so nice to see Ginger coming up. I've got Ginger coming up now too. There's your pandanus falling over. So it's the German Shepherd. The German Shepherd was hunting some rats. Good German Shepherd. I think I've got a video that goes through that, John. Let's see if I can find it. Yeah, it's a good video, John. try and find it. I can't find it at the moment. I've got a few videos on StreamYard. That was a mulberry. Yummy mulberries. The grapes look lovely. Oh, that's always frustrating. Okay, so I'm going to let you go over and watch that some other time. So what I think I might actually, I'll take this opportunity to actually show John how to do it. Shall we do that? We'll give John a little bit of a lesson on StreamYard. Let's see if we can sort this out. I'm going to share the sound on this one. So it's going to be a little bit, you got multiple of you. So basically, this is your StreamYard setup. So you come in and you click on this little share button here, and it's going to say stop screen sharing. That's not going to work, is it? I'm going to have to find another way to do it. But you basically, you click share, and it'll have a share your screen button here, and then you go through and you do that, and then I'll do an actual video. I'm sure I have one actually. I just can't find it at the moment. Let's see if so you can't see it while I'm actually going through it, which is a bit unfortunate. But I can actually do a video that'll go through that.
First thing you need to do is go to StreamYard.
This is a fairly basic video that I did.
And it does have a
Giving
video
instructions on how to go through StreamYard.
Information, but all you need to do is put an email address in here. Now this
But
email
John's got the
address
basics of all this, but he doesn't need all that.
The one that's actually connected to your Google account. This can be any email address. So
let's see if I can find it.
So stuff, so I'm going to keep that as full and apply that.
I'll have to do some more videos. I haven't done any for a while.
No, it doesn't actually. It just goes straight to live. But it flashes up and tells you that you're live. But the most important thing,
that one's only a fairly
is to actually end the broadcast. So click
video.
End that broadcast, and it's always nice to smile at the end because it'll actually have that picture there at the end. And then you return to the dashboard, and you can come up to past streams, past broadcasts, and you'll see your broadcast there. You can go in here and you can enter the broadcast studio again. You can view it on YouTube.
I'm going to pause that and see if I can. Oh, actually, that'll have the link to the playlist at the end. Hopefully.
I streamed less than a minute ago. It's unlisted.
There we go. Go to my tech tips.
Good evening, everyone. So tonight's tech tip is on YouTube.
Let's see. You've got tech tips on shorts. Adding end screens and cards, changing your thumbnails. That's SHEDWARS22, so that's not really relevant to tonight. There we go.
Good evening, everyone. So I'm going to be doing a bit of a tutorial on how to do a few things in StreamYard when you're doing a live chat. So if you want to pop up somebody's chat on your screen, you basically can just click on that and it comes up and you can see someone's chat. If you want to change your banners, can't see that very well, can you? Because it's gone off the screen. Oh dear. Oh dear. But make my screen large enough, did I? It's a challenge. It's a challenge. Okay, so if you want to change your banner, you can come over into the banner section. I've got all sorts of interesting banners. Oh, look, I can put Citizen Guardian up there. There's Citizen Guardian's YouTube channel. So you can create banners and go, hello world. And then you click. Then you just put the banner up. And it says, hello world. Yay! It's a bit boring, really, isn't it? Or do you want that banner to, let's edit that one, and we'll make that one a scrolling one, like my Easter one. There we go. Hello, world. Oh, my goodness. I'm a little bit easily amused sometimes. Oh, and now if you're wanting to add someone to your stream, I will demonstrate that now, courtesy of Sheer Project helping me. So you just copy that invite link to your thing and you pop it in the comment section and you hit chat. And then when they come into your basement, so this is your basement section, you click add to stream. Hello, Billy. How are you?
Billy was very patient.
You're part of a tutorial. I can hear you lovely. So now we've got Billy in the stream as well. It's a good idea to wear headphones if you're in a stream, because that way you don't have to worry about echoing. And what else was I doing? Oh, screen share. That's right. So if you wanted to screen share, sorry, Billy, you can't see what I'm doing. So you click on the little screen share button.
This is an important bit for you, John.
Share your screen, and then it gives you the option as to whether or not you want to share what you're actually working on. So you can either share the screen that you're working on, or you can share application windows. And as you can see, I've got 1,001 things open. Wouldn't do that, would I? I've always got 1,000 things running. So I'll click on that, and you need to make sure you share audio if you're wanting to share the audio. That is a really important trick, especially if you're wanting to share videos, which is what Gail was saying she was wanting to do. So I can click share on that. And so you click the little share audio button and you click share, and then runs away and you really confuse yourself and you lose your StreamYard. Oh no! Where is my StreamYard gone? So now that's up on the window. You can now see the video and play the video and all that sort of stuff. Not that that video had much left of it. This is probably a little bit boring. Aha! So now you've got it on the screen, you can change how big it is. You can do that. Or you can take it out completely. Or you can full screen it, like that. Finish playing with that stuff now. So
I should probably take those end
that's
screens
basically
off.
the end of the tutorial. If you've got any questions, leave the comments, questions, or suggestions. Have a great one.
So that was basically the video. So it's only just at the end. Cool, not a problem. Oh, nifty. That's exciting. Not sure what I've done there. I think I've gone to the next video.
Good evening.
So it's basically, oops. So the bit I wasn't able to show you before, because I was actually using a different program to record this last time, which is why you can't actually hear Billy talking, because yeah, it's actually really quite simple. I actually really like StreamYard for that. It keeps things nice and simple, and it's not complicated. It does come up with little tips. So yes. Hello, Mike. How are you? Thank you for joining us. Oh, you didn't see me waving. I haven't got me on the screen, have I? There I am. I was on the screen, but it was the wrong me. Anyway, can you tell that I'm tired? I think I probably need to get going. So if no one wants to come up and chat on the panel, I think I might call it quits for tonight and get some sleep. So it's way faster. You used to take hours to upload a longer video. Now you get half an hour. That's great. Excellent. That is really, really good. It's always nice when the internet works. Not so nice when it doesn't work. But, oh, sorry. I mean, silly part is it's only 10:15, but we've had a really, really big day. I'm really tired, Mike. really, really tired. See, now this looks like you're talking to yourself. I'm glad I know that this is actually wild, and this is the real Mike the Caveman. Thanks, John, and thank you guys for joining me. I hope you found this useful and interesting. And I think I hear thunder starting, so I possibly should get going anyway. If you are looking for information on how you share your screen and you missed something or you forgot something with what I was going through in that video, here is the link. But it's also in my Tech Tips playlist. So I will grab a link to my Tech Tips playlist. But if you just go on to actually, if you go onto my channel, sorry. Yes, it is Monday tomorrow. It's very unfortunate. Thank you. I need to get some sleep. The boys have been doing a wonderful job of getting me up early. And now we've got curtains up. I should be able to get a decent night's sleep. So if you come to my main page, homepage, you've got my featured channels up there. So they're my three beautiful children. They've all got their own channels. Then you've got my Tech Tips playlist. So you've got various videos in there on different tech tips. Yes. Then you've got aquaponics, and there's the SHEDWARS22 playlist. So if you've got a SHEDWARS22 playlist at 22 video and it hasn't gone in this playlist, please let me know and I will add it to it as soon as I can. So yes. And you guys have a lovely day for those in the Northern Hemisphere, and have a great sleep for those in the Southern Hemisphere. And I will catch you in the comments. Thank you for joining me. Have a great week. Bless you.